Hello, I'm Anthony Zaller, founding partner of Zaller Law Group, and here are 5 new laws California employers need to understand going into 2021. Number 1, California's new supplemental paid sick leave. The governor signed California's supplemental paid sick leave in September of 2020. The law becomes effective immediately for the employers that it applies to. Generally speaking, it applies to employers with 500 or more employees, and it's meant to cover these employees that were not covered under the federal FFCRA. Now, under the California supplemental paid sick leave, California employers need to provide up to 80 hours of paid leave to employees for certain COVID-19 related reasons. The qualifying reasons for the employee to take leave include the following. A, the covered worker is subject to a federal, state, or local quarantine or isolation order related to COVID-19. B, the covered worker is advised by a healthcare provider to self-quarantine or self-isolate due to concerns related to COVID-19. And C, the covered worker is prohibited from working by the covered worker's hiring entity due to health concerns related to the potential transmission of COVID-19. Now, California employers need to ensure that they're implementing this immediately, and employers are required to report this paid leave on employees' pay stubs in September of 2020. 2, AB 685 requires employers to provide notices to employees and the local health department of suspected or confirmed COVID-19 cases in the workplace. This notice has to be provided within 1 day to employees and has to provide particular information to the employees. Number 3, workers' compensation presumption. There's a presumption against employers that if an employee has been back to work in the workplace and caught COVID-19, the presumption is that they caught it at the workplace for workers' comp purposes. This creates some other reporting requirements for the employer to report these cases to the workers' comp provider and also provide certain information to the employees about their rights under this new law. Number 4, the expansion of the California Family Rights Act, CFRA, to employers with 5 or more employees. Before the governor signed this new law, CFRA applied to employers with 50 or more employees, and it provided unpaid leave of absences for certain qualifying reasons to employees. Now, under this new law, signed by the governor, it applies to California employers with 5 or more employees. So smaller employers need to take a notice of the new law and develop policies to ensure that they're in compliance going forward. Number 5, annual reporting pay data to the state of California. Large employers with 100 or more employees will be required to report certain pay data based on race, gender, and ethnicity to the state of California starting March 31st, 2021. Larger employers need to start thinking about how to gather the information and how they'll report this information in order to meet this March 31st deadline. For more information, visit our website at zallerlaw.com and follow us on social media, LinkedIn and Twitter at Anthony Zaller.